Hello everyone, welcome to my tiny world of dimples, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Welcome to this week's video, you guys. This week's video is going to be on something that I feel like a lot of people struggle with. I struggle with this. I used to struggle with it even worse than I do now, is staying motivated, you guys. We all have so many things that we have to get done every single day, every single week, whether it's big goals that you have, whether it's these small little things like cleaning your house, or whether it's doing assignments, whether it's projects, whatever it is that you have to do, and you get this feeling like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything, or you just simply don't feel like doing what you have to get done. So I'm gonna share with you guys some tips that have personally helped me get things done even whenever I don't feel like doing anything, or whenever I don't feel like doing them, period. These are some tips that have personally helped me get things done on a daily basis and have helped me stick to my daily routines. Like for me, there will be days where I have so much to get done and time is going by so fast. There is no time to slow down. There is no time to stop sometimes, and time is fast on its wheels and you have to go with time. So the first tip that I have for you guys for getting things done even whenever you don't feel like doing anything is make it as easy as you can. For example, I started doing this and it has helped me so much. I don't care how easy you think it is. Let me tell you, whenever you get home from work, from school, whatever, or even whenever you just wake up in the morning, do not sit down. Do not get on your phone. Make sure that you stay on your feet. And if you tell yourself, because I have done this, oh, I'm just going to sit down for 5 minutes and then I'll get up and start doing stuff. That is a trick that your mind is playing on yourself. You sit down, right, and you're on your phone, you're scrolling through Instagram, or you're doing whatever. Another 5 minutes pass and you'll go, oh, I'll start it in another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes pass. Oh, I'll start it in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes pass. I'll start it in an hour. You keep doing it, and before you know it, it's like nighttime and you have not gotten off your butt. I have done this so many times. My brain tricks me. Like I'll tell myself, it's okay, I'm just gonna rest for 5 minutes, then I'm gonna get up and do it. It never works. It never works. Make it easy as possible for you to stay motivated, for you to stay on track. Do not sit down, no matter what. I know, like, I started doing this, like, whenever I would come home, I would immediately start cleaning. I would immediately start doing what I had to do instead of sitting down for 5 minutes. And let me tell you, this has helped me get stuff done on time. And I feel so much better once I got it done. And once you do actually sit down to rest, that is the best feeling ever. Whenever you sit down to rest and you've gotten everything you needed to get done, the rest feels even better than it would have if you would have just sat when you didn't get everything done, right? Make it easy as possible. Eliminate any little thing that you know will tempt you to be lazy. Like, seriously. I know everybody has their own little thing that might tempt them to wanna be lazy. Even if you tell yourself, oh, I'm just gonna start it in 10 minutes, most of the time you won't. and I don't want to like speak for everybody, because everybody has different like energy levels. Everybody feels different. For me, it's always a mind game. It's always a mind trick, right? So that's number one tip I have, is just make it as easy as possible to stay motivated, to keep going, and try your best not to stop until you have everything done. As time goes by so fast, we have to stick with the time. We have to keep up with the time in order to really get the things that we want to get done. So number 2, while you're about to start doing something, put something on in the background. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people already do this, but hey, I'm not leaving anything out. So whether it's music, for me, I like to put on my Bible, because I have this app called Abide where it literally plays the Bible for me and I'm like listening to it. That's a great way to read the Bible, by the way. If you're somebody who is really hard for you to sit down and read stuff, I like having the Bible read to me while I'm doing stuff. Whether it's music, whether it's listening to your Bible, whether it's putting on a video on YouTube. That's something that also helps sometimes is putting on an interesting story on YouTube or putting on something that you know will keep your mind occupied. That is a huge helper for getting stuff done even when you don't feel like it. When you put something on that your mind is like, oh yes, you know, you'll be surprised of how much stuff you're able to get done when you have something on. So yeah, that's a big one. Don't make it so freaking boring. Definitely put something on that will occupy your mind while your hands are staying busy, right? The third thing that really helps me stay motivated or get things done whenever I don't feel like it. This might sound like, really, but for me, it really helps is doing the thing that you most do not like doing first. Like for me, whenever I'm cleaning every single day I clean. I'm gonna use cleaning as an example with this one. For me, the thing that I hate doing the most when it comes to cleaning is doing the dishes. For me, it really helps me stay on track, do the dishes first, and then I do everything else. Getting the dishes done first, that one thing that I dread the most. Once I get that done, it makes everything else like cake, like so much easier to get done. That's something that really helps me. Same with my college assignments. Like the assignment that I know is like the most challenging, get that done first. And I feel like that's like with anything. Like that one thing that you're avoiding, that you're like trying to hide from, you don't want to do it, because it will surprise you of how easy everything else feels once you get that one, the hard thing you know that you have to do that you don't want to do the most. Once you get that done, it literally makes everything else so much easier. So number 4, something that really helps me get things done and stay motivated is make a list of everything that I get done. Because I don't know about y'all, the older that I get, the more that I forget. Somebody make that a quote. Let me stop it. Whenever you have so many things to get done and it just kind of like overwhelms you, the biggest thing that helps me is to write everything down. Put it in a list. Me, I put it what's the hardest to what's the easiest. Or if it's like a time thing, like you have to get something done in a certain amount of time, of course, get the thing that you have to get done immediately, put that on number 1. But yes, make a list of everything that you have to get done, and once you get it done, cross it off and then go, okay, what's next? That will help you stay on track, whether it's on the notes on your phone, whether it's Google Docs on your computer, piece of paper, whatever it is. Everybody has their own thing. For me, for some reason, writing it physically on a piece of paper just does something for me. I don't know why, it just does. Yeah, make a list. Check off everything on your list, and there's no way that you can't get everything done. If you have everything done on that list, you're like, oh, I did it, I got everything done. It just makes it so much easier to get everything done whenever you have so much to do. 5th tip that I have for staying motivated or getting things done is to focus on one thing at a time. I know sometimes, because I know like I do this, I'll think that I can do like multiple things at a time, but then I try to do it and then I realize I'm like not putting my all into one thing. I'm just kind of like trying to do everything at once, and it never ever goes well. This kind of goes along with make things as easy as possible for yourself to stay motivated to get things done. Focus on one thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't make it too hard on yourself. You're already doing enough by getting things done that you know you have to. So definitely focus on one thing at a time. It will make it so much easier for you if you don't already. Number 6, a big one, and this has been a huge help. Whenever I heard this idea initially, it took time for it to actually like install into my brain. Like it's crazy how like when you hear something, it doesn't click right away, but like over time you keep on like hearing it in your mind, and then eventually it does click, if that makes any sense. Like, but this is a saying, and I think I said it in my last video, but do it no matter how you feel. Let me tell you, our feelings can trick us. Our feelings can trick us, and our feelings can put us in a bad place. Just kind of keep in mind, sometimes feelings are not always valid, and even though you might feel like not doing something, you will surprise yourself like whenever you actually do it anyway. I know how that sounds, trust me, because whenever I heard this for the first time, I was like, how do I do it? How do I do it when I don't feel like it? Just having that mindset will help you over time. So you might not get it whenever you first hear this, if you haven't heard this already. Over time it will click in your brain, because that's how it did for me. But don't sacrifice the greatness of the future or the greatness of what you could get done for feelings in the moment. Feelings are not always valid. Feelings are not always accurate. And sometimes you just have to push through your feelings and you just have to do it. And it's crazy. I have done this so many times where like initially like I don't feel like doing something. I feel so like that dread. But then I actually go to do it and I actually feel better than I did before. Like it's crazy. Like anybody else, like I'll start doing something or like I'll have done something and like all of a sudden like while I'm doing it, I feel better. And I'm like, this isn't so bad. Like all you have to do is like push yourself a little bit, keep that little thought in your mind like, oh yes, I'm feeling like this, but I still have to get it done anyway. It will become automatic when you keep like imprinting that in your brain, because yeah, you will, like I said, you will surprise yourself. Sometimes you think that you don't want to do something until you actually do it, and then you're like, wait, I feel great. Like it's crazy how that kind of works. Like that's something that I've learned. Like sometimes when like you're so tired or like you're so unmotivated, sometimes you won't get motivated till you actually start doing something. Like that is such a real thing because I have experienced it. There's been times where I don't feel like doing something, but then I'm just like, I do it anyway and feel great. I'm like, so that also kind of motivated me. Times where I'm like, I'm tired and like I don't feel like doing something, but I do it anyway, no matter what, no matter how I feel. Balancing life, we are tired. You know, we are tired. Working, school, managing everything else outside of that. We are tired. We don't feel like doing stuff most of the time, but we know that we have to. So it's hard sometimes, but you just kind of have to push through your feelings sometimes and think about the future. That you will feel better whenever you actually do that thing that you're like dreading. You'll actually feel better once you do it. So do it anyway, even if you don't feel like doing it. Trust me, I know that is such a hard concept to like get, because even though like you want to get it, your brain won't get it. For me, it definitely took a long time and I still struggle with it, but that is one thing that I keep in mind when I have to get stuff done, and it really does help me. So number 7 is to take care of your mind and take care of your body. Whenever you're physically healthy and you're physically strong and your mind is healthy and strong, it makes it so much easier to get things done. You will have more energy, you will have more motivation to get things done. I know like for me, like whenever I'm like consistently working out, I definitely have more motivation and more energy throughout the day, throughout the week. Whenever you work out and whenever you're eating healthy, your mental health is in check as well. It makes it so much easier for you to organize your thoughts, and it makes it so much easier for you to focus on what you have to get done. Because when you work out, you're releasing serotonin, which is like releasing good things, which allows your brain to focus, to breathe. It allows you to be able to process thoughts better, and you will just feel better overall. You will feel way more motivated. You'll feel way more energized. Trust me, I know it's way easier said than done. Trust me. But that is a tip that I have for staying motivated for sure, is whenever you take care of yourself, everything else will flow along. The 8th tip that I have is to try your best to stick to a daily routine. Whenever you stick to a daily routine, or say that like right now you don't have a daily routine, wake up and you just kind of do whatever. You don't really have like a structured routine. You don't really have things that you do like structurally every day. Whenever you have a routine, it makes things so much easier to get done. Let me tell you, it's like a mental thing more than anything for me. I mean, it's a lot of things too, but it's definitely like a mental thing. Like whenever you have a routine, your brain will start to expect it. For me, I am like psychotic whenever it comes to planning and having a daily routine. Literally, I have Google Docs and every single day is planned out. I might sound crazy, but literally like tomorrow was already planned out. I already know everything that I have to do tomorrow. But this really helps me stay on track, stay on time, and it helps me make sure that I'm getting everything that I need to get done. Because like I said earlier, the older we get, the easier it is to forget. And the older we get, the more responsibilities that we have. So that definitely helps me. And I don't only plan my next day, I plan my whole week, as well as setting goals that you have every month. This, oh my gosh, this helps me get things done so much. Believe it or not, it helps me stay motivated. If I know the goal, if like I have these goals in mind and I have everything, and like I keep looking at things that I know I need to do, things I need to get done in a timely manner, goals that I have, daily things I need to get done. If I write it down and I keep looking at it every day, it makes it so much easier for me to remember. It helps me stay motivated, because my mind is like, okay, oh, I have to do this thing, and it makes me want to do it even more. It's crazy. Like you literally have to train your brain to like have a routine and to know when to get things done, know what you have to get done. Like when you simply just write it down, keep looking at it, it will literally make things so much easier to get done. Stick to a daily routine, write down everything that you have to get done. Say first, overall, write down goals that you have for the whole month. So listen, I'm like getting crazy. I'm like getting crazy with it right now. But seriously, first write down goals that you have, goals slash things that you need to do, like important things that you need to do, like your month goals. Then switch to weekly need to slash goals. Then another Google Doc. I know y'all. It's getting crazy. Then whenever you are creating your daily routine, you can kind of fit in what days you can do your need to slash goals. But no matter what, aside from the goals and the need tos, definitely have a daily routine. Have it written down, have it imprinted in your brain, already be a step ahead of yourself on what you have to get done every single day. Oh my gosh, you guys, it helps so much. Like I'm a nut about planning. Like I'm insane whenever it comes to planning. It comes to staying on top of things. I go crazy because I feel like if I don't, because I know myself, and I know that if I don't write it out, and I know that if I don't have a routine, then I'm just going to be all over the place. I'm not going to really know what to do, when to do it. So that is something that really helps me get things done. Not only have a daily routine, but stick to that daily routine. Even whenever you don't feel like doing things every day, whenever you start to do it, no matter how you feel, your brain will want to do those things every day. Let me tell you, like me, listen, if you look back, again, cleaning is like my biggest example in this video. My old videos, you will see how messy my room used to be because I did not have a routine. I was not structured at all. I was kind of all over the place. Like same with school. Like I had no routine, I had no structure, and so everything was all over the place all the time. Like my room was always a mess, and it was just not good. And I used to hate cleaning. I would dread doing the dishes. I would dread doing the laundry. I would dread literally everything when it came to cleaning. I used to dread it with a passion. Whereas now, I am like, cleaning is like one of the things that I love doing. And this happened because I started making cleaning a priority because I was tired of not being a clean person. So I literally made it a point to make a routine every single day for myself. So every single day, you know, whenever I come home, I immediately clean. I immediately do the dishes because that's number one that I don't like first. I do the dishes, clean the kitchen, and then I clean my room. And it's like, if I don't do it, I feel like something's missing in my day. Like, I have to clean. Like, I want to do it. I actually want to do it every single day because it has become a part of my daily routine. And this is with anything, you guys. Anything. Same with my college work. Like y'all know that I failed the 7th grade. I used to hate school too, but whenever I started making routines and whenever I started making daily habits to study and to get my assignments done, now I enjoy school. Like now I'm in college and I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy studying and I actually enjoy going to class and I actually enjoy, not all the time, like I'll be honest with y'all, not all the time, but I actually enjoy doing school. Like I enjoy getting my assignments done and I enjoy studying and I enjoy reading. I used to hate reading and now I love reading because I've made it a point to make it a part of my routine and to make it a part of my habits. Like you will surprise yourself, like something that you know that you have to do, if you just make it a part of your daily routine and you make it a part of your habits, your brain will start to like it even if you think that you won't. Like it's crazy. Our minds are so powerful. Sometimes we do have to like train our minds a little bit to start liking doing things. So yeah, these are some things that really have helped me. And I myself have watched a lot of YouTube videos, just read a lot of things about motivation and about self-discipline, and so these are some tips that I have been using. Really stick to my goals, to get things done even when I don't feel like it. Get things on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, y'all. In this life, there's times where we feel so unmotivated, but we have so much things to get done, right? So I had to share these tips. They have helped me wonders. They have even helped me with YouTube. So absolutely, you guys. You know, like I said, I really want to make my channel just about helping other people, inspiring other people, based off of my own experiences and based off of what I have learned from the human experience. So I really hope that this video helps somebody out there, y'all. Okay, like I said, most things that we feel, we all have felt them at one point in time. So why not share my own experience, and why not share my own tips that have helped me personally? So again, I really hope that I said helps somebody out there stay motivated, get those things done even when you don't feel like doing it. Once you get it done, you will feel so much better. You will feel so accomplished in yourself, no matter how you feel in the moment. That's one thing about it. No matter how bad or unmotivated you're feeling right now, whenever you get those things done, you feel even better. And sometimes while you're doing it, you will start to feel better and you don't even realize it. You're like, dang, like you surprise yourself. So absolutely, you guys, getting things done are not always easy, but we can make it easier for ourselves. And these are some ways that I have been able to do that for myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, the links to my TikTok and Instagram are in the comments below, because I still have not figured out how to put them in the description. So if anybody knows how to do that, please let me know, because I literally have tried everything and for some reason it just will not work. So those things will be in the comments below if you guys would like to follow me. Stay tuned for next week's video, you guys, and thank you so much for watching. We are in this crazy life together. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more from me. So yeah, you guys, that was this week's video. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. I love you guys so much. Adios.